Welcome back to Cactus Core Plays Mass Effect 3. My name's Kevandre.
My name's Bobby.
Last time, Quarian stuff. This time, Quarian Guff.
It's great.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that
and we're not romancing Tali, so no Quarian Muff, but that's okay.
Yeah, I suppose.
Anyway, so last time we went and we grabbed Legion out of the Geth Dreadnought, shut off the Reaper signal that was doing the short range stuff, but there's still some additional garbage going on. And so we gotta go do that.
And we learned that Quarian admirals are, at least one of them, is an awful thing.
Yeah, Hungarl's a cunt.
Yeah. Do we get to kill him?
Well, potentially.
All right.
So we've got two options. So here's our heads, here's our tails. Alexa, flip a coin.
Flipping. It's tails.
Alright, we're gonna go save Admiral Chorus first.
Nice.
We're gonna do both of these in the same episode. Do you want to kind of be a dick?
The answer is usually yes. Why?
Because I'm about to go to Tali's homeworld and not take her with us.
That's kind of a dick move.
Yeah, and I don't really feel bad about it. It actually just kind of makes me laugh. Oh,
I'm assuming we don't miss any super important critical dialogue.
You get a little bit of extra dialogue or whatever, but the game has to be made around the idea that she could have died in Mass Effect 2.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Squad
Yes.
goals.
Yes, please. And confirm.
Yeah.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zan. Have you reached Selchoris' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Selchoris sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They'll be torn to pieces.
Naturally, but the civilian captains have deluded themselves into thinking they can reach the mass relay in time. Hopefully Chorus can stop the fools from presenting the Geth with such easy targets.
The Geth is dug in down there. I might not bring back good news.
It was always a possibility. There will be no blame if you come back empty-handed, Commander.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Selchoris crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact it. Proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen!
Admiral Zen.
Okay, Admiral stayed by his escape pod. Or at least left a note.
We'll see in a minute. Take us into the tower.
Those don't look terribly friendly.
No, they're kind of dicks.
We're taking
It's okay.
fire.
You can blow them up.
Shepard, just ran around like she's on Star Trek this night.
Yeah.
The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
What's up, lads? Us humans need to be on Rannoch before the Quarians.
Yeah, it's very important.
Fuck, where am I going? Oh,
And then
this
that way
way.
we can jump up and down and be like, we were here first, bitch.
That's right.
'Cause
What are you talking about? Build the wall to keep the Quarians out.
Geth must have been building it for a while.
Oh, fuck.
3 centuries alone down here.
Then I guess we're lucky they're not all wearing nukes for backpacks.
Do you think we could go on, like, one of those make-it-yourself sites like Redbubble and make some hats that say, make Rannoch great again? Or...
I don't know that I support that.
They don't have to be red hats.
Sometimes the fire looks like GIFs.
Yeah.
What are you doing there, Caden? Using your Omni tool? For what? What are you researching? What are you looking at? Oh, this guy.
A ship full of civilians. They never had a chance.
Oh, this
We
girl.
need to
Sorry.
radio Zal'Koris if we're gonna find him. Let's get to that jamming tower.
I wouldn't have even noticed that corpse if Caden hadn't stood over it. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Jumper! I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
I don't want that.
You almost got fucked up with that mine.
Yeah, there are some mines.
Get below us.
Well, you know, you're really here. Probably shouldn't be. It's not your planet. I need you to mind your own business.
Fuck off, bro.
Alright, fine. I thought it was a funny joke.
It was. But I'm supposed to be the one with the jokes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're supposed to be the brainy conservative.
Am I?
I'm the loose cannon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'm
'Cause-
just too old for this shit.
Exactly. We're a buddy cop Cactus Corps. Buddy Corps.
I could kind of see, like, buddy cops doing a YouTube channel because their kids come to school. And they're just playing games, but they have no frame of reference. They don't know how games work.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, like, an hour-long episode of them figuring out how the fuck to run.
Yeah. Like, I knew a guy who was hella smart. He's like, I can't run a straight line in Halo.
Okay.
And it's very impressive.
It's not that hard.
Nope.
Okay. That's a very specific...
Some people are just, like, adverse to video game stuff, I guess.
Fair enough.
They just have a real, like, block about it.
I'm adverse to people.
True. That's why video games are better.
Go shut that AA
Yeah.
gun off.
Alright. Now, one of the reasons that I'm pro being a dick on this one... Ooh, yes, I will grab that in a minute. One of the reasons I'm pro being a dick on this one is because of this one.
There's the AA gun. One of us is gonna have to shut it down.
Specifically because I love James's reaction here.
James, get on it.
Tech's not my specialty, but I'll pull a few wires, see what comes out.
This is a reaction that's specific to James.
That's pretty good. I imagine Freddy doing that in real life.
Yeah, just starting to kick the shit out of the computer.
Maybe rub some New Mexico chilies on it.
Yeah. He doesn't stop talking about them.
Yeah.
He imports just like a fucking ton of pounds of New Mexico chilies into California. Because he grew up there and he's used to the way that they are and he doesn't like California chilies so much.
I can understand that.
So New Mexico chilies or ancho chilies, I guess he also enjoys.
I completely understand. You gotta be picky about your spices, man. It's what makes the dish.
Especially if you're Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
It's, you know, an important part.
AA
Like-
guns down, Commander.
Now, Freddy's kind of a mix of a couple of different things, isn't he?
I think so. I think he's like white and Puerto Rican. I could be wrong. He might just be Puerto Rican.
Oh.
I think that's what he said he was in his cookbook.
Well, if you don't know, you should read it again. And again.
Hey,
Do a live reading for the channel.
it's right there. You're free to grab it. It's on the bookshelf.
That's so far away. Yeah. With that spot next to Odin on the bookshelf.
Yeah,
Very
man.
nice. Okay, let's see. From a food-obsessed actor.
Oh, there's this too.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dornhatst. I clean engine parts.
Can you tell me where Zal'Koris is?
Looking for survivors. You can radio the Admiral if you take that jamming tower offline.
I know. We'll find him.
Please, listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive, and my son, tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the homeworld.
Let's get to that tower.
Now, this is something that Mass Effect does really well. So, we just saw this Quarian die. And he says, tell my son Jonah that his father made it to the homeworld. Right?
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2, during Tali's loyalty mission. We go to that ship where her dad was, right?
Yeah.
And we find a message recorded by a female Quarian saying, Tell our son Jonah, tell him that I love him. So now, these two separate things that most people won't put together combine to tell you that Jonah the Quarian is now an orphan. But a lot of people don't realize it.
Damn.
This is something that Mass Effect does a lot. In fact, there's a different example of this that I've actually kind of avoided because it's something that would require us to just stand around. But I'll tell you about that later.
And I'm reading a little intro to the book.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes. Puerto Rican. Mm-hmm. That's here to
I wish I was Puerto Rican. That way they might have some style.
Yeah, you don't have any style now.
Us Irish don't have any style. So I'm just gonna need to focus on the, like, whatever the fucking, like, the 1% Norwegian was.
Yeah. Yeah, Irish, they don't have style, they just have a great sadness.
A great sadness and a great liking for booze.
Yeah. And both of those things fit right into the millennial generation, so it's perfect. And that's why millennials are great. We're pretty much just like, hey, Irish are awesome, we want to be like them.
I want you on this, Caden.
Right, Commander.
So James is not going to just start kicking these ones, so I'm going to have drinks with me this time.
The turret looks open for business, Commander.
Feel free to use it.
Turret looks over for business. Chuck a grenade at it and blow it up.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Roger that.
God damn it. I'm not about that turret life. It's grainy, coarse. It gets everywhere.
You could say the same thing about your dick.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's a strange thing to say about my dick. I don't know if it would be grainy or coarse, or get everywhere.
I know it doesn't get everywhere. So it would be wrong to say.
Yeah, I mean, you could say anything about anything.
Let's get the
Yeah.
last one.
Cat, by the door.
Hello, Lance.
Good pyro. Oh, loud ass motorcycle dude.
Yeah, motor cycle.
Thanks, motorcycle asshole.
He's dead, Jim. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
If you actively drive a motorcycle, even if you have a good reason for it, for some reason, I just instantly assume you're an asshole.
Yeah,
What do you want to make?
I real talk, like,
Get
enjoy
that
them.
offline, Caden.
I think they're very pretty. I like the efficiency of them. I think they're awesome machines. I just don't want to hear them.
I will one day get, like, a Bergman or something. Like a scooter. But, like, people underestimate the shit out of those, because they're actually, like, lit as fuck. People think of scooter and they think, like, Vespa, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not the same. Like, Bergman scooters are, like, a lot quieter than motorcycles. They get 0 to 60 a lot fucking faster, have a lot more storage room, and are way more comfortable. I like them. And I would absolutely buy one of those way before buying an actual motorcycle.
Yeah.
Especially a Harley. Harleys are stupid.
I agree. Do not like those things. Some people are like, you just gotta feel the rumble. And I'm like, then look, go out, buy a $10 vibrator, stick it on your tank. You get the same feeling.
Go to the fair and sit on one of those things that vibrate for $1.
Oh yeah, that too.
Those things are great, and then you don't feel your feet for a day.
Yeah.
Good job.
Nice.
James is the best.
Good job.
Hey, you got offline, Commander.
Thanks, Caden. We're never going to AA again.
I'll signal the shuttle.
She just shoots the shuttle out of the sky.
That would be fucked up. But yeah, those flare guns, they come out with a lot of force. You don't want to shoot somebody with them.
Yeah, it's one-shot kill and time killers.
This is
Michael
Commander
Dorn?
Shepard. Dorn didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with a shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My
Bitch,
people
I
are
wasn't
not
asking.
combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
We're not going to even make this a choice. We're going to have to do this one.
So your ship goes down and you give up. Your people are fighting for their lives up there.
My people are down here.
The entire civilian fleet is depending on you. Who's gonna look out for them? Admiral Garrel? Zen?
I cannot abandon my crew.
We say dozens now or millions later. Your decision, Admiral.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
Why don't you just use that more often? What the fuck?
Look, don't worry about it.
I feel like I should.
That's fine. We don't want to use it.
I want to.
It's boring. Fucking Guff.
Get behind you! Get in cover!
Fuck off.
Don't like that thing, no sir.
Your shovel's getting kind of fucked up.
Come on, getting fucked up.
Not today.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Don't get fucked up on the weekends. That's your time.
That's when I get fucked up the most.
No, you get fucked up during the week. Makes it go by faster.
Oh my god. Fucking rock. Dwayne Johnson getting in the way.
Get him.
Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Chorus. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies.
They did not.
Not even a little.
Yeah. They're just like, where the fuck did Chorus go?
Further than I thought. You were right that I returned.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why I needed you to come back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Do you actually fly in space?
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
Time to cut the Geth off from the Reapers and put a stop to this madness.
The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
Commander,
I gave
Admiral
in to a
Anderson is
reckless
available on
behavior
Vidcom.
before.
I don't care. I'm not deciding to care.
Throwing
Fuck that
more
guy.
ships into that mess just puts more
Yeah.
lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
I'll pull back the heavy fleet.
We'll talk more to Tali after everything.
That's cool.
Hopefully.
But fuck Geralt, dude.
Yeah, fuck girl. Done with his shit. Alright, let's go do our second thing. Actually, first, let's go... Fine, we'll go talk to Dr. Michelle and to our boy Caden.
Yes. That sounds like a good time.
And then we'll do the other mission for this one. Motherfucker!
Yeah, he's never where he's supposed to be.
He's in... What? Where? Oh. Why are you in this random chair over here?
He likes the chair?
I've tracked down some of the people I was looking for.
The recruits you taught?
Found J Squad, Black Ops. They're holed up making a stand in the Midwest, near Chicago, I think he said. Connected them with Anderson so they can help the resistance. It's a relief. Hope more turn up. Hey there.
Hey, Caden. Just checking in.
I'm glad. Say, you left without waking me.
Didn't have the heart.
Well, thanks, but next time, wake me.
Getting so wet. Alright. Go talk to Dr. Michelle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Getting very wet?
You're getting very wet.
Thank you for bartering that trade with Cactus.
Yeah, Cactus Corp.
No problem.
We've acquired some valuable equipment. I've used it to increase our Medigel concentrations. Your squad will be able to take more into the field. I've also come across some data that Liara may be able to use. Check with
yeah.
Glyph.
I should probably go in there at some point. Not right now. I don't care about Liara.
That's fair.
Let's talk to our engineers and then we'll do the next thing.
We're going to talk to the engineer. Things wanted to talk to James.
Motherfucker!
And once we get down talking with James, we're going to talk to Tali. Like, I can get that out of the way.
Well, look, they don't have anything to say, so fuck you. Just gonna go to the next mission.
Okay.
Oh, well, there's a new message at my private terminal. No, just do the next mission, asshole. We'll talk to James afterwards. Okay, Geth Comm Hub. Let's do it. Yep.
There we go.
Sorry, Tali.
Sorry, not sorry.
Hashtag fuck you. Dun, 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 dun.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Rond. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That kind of tech isn't even on the market. This can't be safe.
This had better be worth flying straight through a war zone.
We have compromised local Guff systems. They will remain dormant until our work is complete. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna...
Later.
Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
He then does an extreme series of very fortunate events that just happen to play out in his favor, and he changes his name to Domino.
Yeah. Or Steve Rogers.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I root Steve Rogers. We are Legions.
Hey, Legion is a character.
My name is Sheikh Zula.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force was a weird show, man.
It's great sometimes. Other times it was whatever.
There was a show that was pretty fucked up, though, that I remember watching a few episodes of, and I'm like, this is a bit too much for me. Moral Oral.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch that?
Yeah.
That was a fucked up show.
Yeah. It was at least fucked up in like an interesting way. Unlike like Super Jail, where it's just like, hey, look at all this bad animation and gore for reasons.
Yeah.
Haha, this is great, right? No, it wasn't. It's actually fucking terrible.
Yeah, just like most Adult Swim original content, it's awful.
Exactly.
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server.
What's up, G?
Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
At the end of the day, it did not matter if who I brought with me, because they're not really part of the mission.
Let's do it.
That's okay.
Just part of the little cutscene stuff.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
We're about to get docked.
You're gonna go into a little pod with a bunch of robot dudes.
Remain still.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a sexy time.
I spawn in the Geth consensus, and I'm a toilet, and then I'm
a dragon thing.
Yeah, and blow up doll.
Yeah. The blow up doll would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and I have to beat up Matt Miller.
That just sounds like a normal time.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We have installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of the server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here.
You look different.
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
The sooner this place shuts down, the better.
Yes, create your lives remain at risk. Our goals must be met. There are 2 communication nodes on the server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
This is pretty cool. I like it.
Yes.
Establishing connection to access point. This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
I don't suppose you can just, like, jump off.
Warning.
Nope.
Connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what was doing this for.
Yeah, that's how you
Okay, I gotta
hack.
ask,
You just
why a gun?
shoot the code.
Provide familiar equipment.
And thanks, I think.
Yeah. Hack with a gun.
Geth goggles. Geth gun.
Good game. Ah, somebody's making a fucking noise.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
Hooray! Save point.
So we're gonna get a lot of lore and stuff.
Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
I'm down with
Warning.
lore for the
Reaper
most part.
presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Yeah, I got you, fam. I played this game before.
We know what's up. Something is pretty intricate looking. This is kind of makes me think of Battle
Data
Tetris.
clusters contain
Oh, okay.
historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI network?
Wasn't that footage from the past?
Dick?
Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
So, I liked that part. I liked that question. But then I thought, what if Shepard fucked Tali?
Yeah.
So I went through and I played through Mass Effect 2 again, specifically to fuck Tali, just so that I could hear that different line.
Nice. That's a lot of work.
Look, I did that thing though.
Is it different?
It is. So Legion's like, how many creators have you seen unmasked? Shepard replies with, just one. And then Legion's just like, yeah, and all of them don't look like that.
That's a good point. Okay.
It was well worth it.
You must disrupt the infection.
Look, shut the fuck up, Legion.
Hey, we're doing it. We're shooting the little robots. Or whatever.
I know what I'm doing better than you do, Legion. Shut the fuck up.
Legion don't know shit.
That's right. He's a robot.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 290 years ago.
He's 22nd century.
Creator, this unit
Echo.
detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
That's kind of messed up.
So yeah, I think the first one that we saw, that we only got to see a second of because I went too far accidentally, was, kind of the Quarians realizing that they made the Geth smarter than they anticipated.
Okay.
The original question was, a Geth asked a Quarian, does this unit have a soul?
Nice.
And the Quarians freaked out.
Understandably.
And said, oh my god, we accidentally created sentient life. Kill it!
Yeah.
And then the Geth defended themselves. As they should do. Fuck the Quarians.
Maybe. It is a complicated scenario.
It's complicated because the Quarians never asked if the Geth wanted to be peaceful. The Geth would have been happy to just let, everybody live in harmony. But no, the Quarians had to just say, hey, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Thus, fuck the Quarians. If we end up killing all of them, I really won't be upset. If we kill the Geth, I'm going to be pretty sad.
Is it about to be a coin flip?
There will be. Next episode.
One's going for a weapon!
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establish a connection with the remaining server node.
Uh-huh. So Legion has some interesting stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Kinda. What's your situation, Admiral Ron?
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. We must continue.
Burn it to the nubs.
So you agree with the Quarians in this conflict?
I think it's a more complicated situation than you're making it.
Perhaps, but they never tried. They just decided to kill it right away.
Yeah, because at that time, they perceived it as just it.
That's the problem. It's not just an it.
At the
They
time,
keep
it was.
trying to do that.
At the time, it was just an it. So let's say you build a computer.
We require
and in the building
access
of that
to this
computer,
data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed.
it rips out its power cord, maintains power, and then starts whipping the shit out of you with it.
Hey, if it was attacking me, that's different. The Geth never attacked the Quarians. If Alexa, and no, I'm not talking to you right now, if she started...
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
If she started actually having conversations with me, getting her own personality, becoming helpful, and not in any way being hostile to humans at all.
She couldn't be.
But if she had become that way, that would be better. I'm all for it.
I violently disagree with you instantly saying it would just be better. That is an extremely complicated scenario.
Nah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I'm the only one that's, thought about that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay. Well, so long as we agree.
Recharge. Thank you.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection
I got
to
it.
slow its replication speed.
I honestly long for the day of, actual AI. I would love that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection, disrupting the flow of the infection's ability to replicate.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the Geth!
This is insane! We need the Geth! You can't just destroy them for asking...
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Yeah. God damn it, Shepard.
Yeah, because I'm getting a whole bunch of mixed things. Like, you get some of the kind of slavery vibes coming out of it, to where these things are not treated like people, but they very much should be.
Yeah. By the point that the Geth asked, does this unit have a soul? At that point, yes, it was an AI. It was a sentient life form.
Maybe, but then you also have to look at it from the nuclear energy point of view. Of, holy shit, that's an entirely amazing power, and it could also destroy everything.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot.
And that's where it starts to get complicated.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if you can go with peace, you should go with peace. If it becomes an issue, then that's different.
Yeah, if there weren't any Geth, still be peace. Which is a horrible way to look at it.
Yeah,
but that's also
the Quarians
true.
were the bad guys. I mean, I understand the bad guys don't always lose in war. But... And history is always written by the victor, etc. But...
Not always.
Generally. It takes very particular types of people to try to rewrite it in the way that it should be. But then those people get slammed as being like hippies or whatever.
I can actually think of an interesting exception.
Yeah?
And that's Genghis Khan.
Oh, yeah?
Much of his history was hidden, to the point that a lot of people thought he was just this brutal warlord. That's not what happened. The more and more that we've been able to uncover through more digs and all that stuff, that's not right.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then. Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara? As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
So yeah, good storytelling. I really dig it.
Yes.
It is awesome stories.
But also, when you've got Genghis Khan being played by John Wayne.
Yeah, I mean, clearly that's the best movie of all time.
I agree. Did I not do this one all the way?
Well, maybe not the best movie of all time. Not better than The Room, certainly.
No, obviously The Room.
And probably not better than Big Shark.
This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The outflow is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
Hooray! Another safe spot.
Something's happening to the Geth.
Hey, Big Geth. It's getting dark.
The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
So yeah, reading about the Mars Opportunity rover and how they finally ended the program.
Severing all connections to this.
Dude, it fucks with me. I don't care for it.
It's very sad. You read what NASA sent to the rover?
What's wrong?
Yeah. They'd apparently sent a bunch of songs. There's a Spotify playlist of it, I think.
Jesus.
Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
It's fucked up. I remember having little birthday celebrations for it in school.
Yeah.
Like, with, like, chemistry and physics and all that stuff. We'd be like, hey, Mars opportunity, yay!
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
I knew it. You know, your Geth buddy's gone nuts.
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Put yourself above a mission again, and you're off my ship. Permanently.
We never intended to fail our objectives.
I don't care. You have a plan that involves me, you damn well fill me in on it.
We will ensure no relevant data is omitted in future interactions.
That's a start. Back it up, and maybe we'll actually come out of this war alive. Let's go.
Good boy, Legion.
Yes.
I like Legion a lot.
Legion's great.
Don't like him quite as much as Edie.
The Geth squadrons attacking our
Well,
live
sure.
ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire.
Good boy, Legion.
Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
That was all Legion's doing.
Of course. If you would care to have me examine these Geth to verify their trustworthiness, I would gladly make time. Thank you again for your services, Commander. Admiral Zen out.
Admiral Zen is voiced by Claudia Black, who is, she played Morrigan in Dragon Age. And I think she's great.
We need those ships to recover life pods.
Yes.
Running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
You yourself said the life signs were weak. They might already be dead.
It's not your call to make.
Admiral, any tech we can recover gives us an edge against the Geth. If you care about our people.
Zen, we need those ships
Who do you
to
think?
recover life pods.
Running salvage on the Dreadnought.
So if they recover the stuff,
Letting people in
they
life
kill the
pods
Geth.
die just so
And if
you
they
can
don't, the
rummage
Geth
through
win?
Geth debris.
Just in like slight skirmishes,
Might already be dead.
not necessarily
Not
just in
your
the
call to make.
big scale. But
We can recover gives us an edge against the Geth.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't have a solid answer.
I like Tali
Then
better.
you can always
That's fair.
send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
I got your back, Tom.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Oh, okay.
Talk to you later, Tali.
If you want to catch up
What?
in private, call me up to your cabin.
Oh, yeah.
Why were you typing on nothing? And now you're not looking at your Omni tool either. She's just like, what time is it?
If I hold my hand just like this, and then I don't move, you can't see me.
Exactly. She's trying to move something with the Force. Well, before we call it, let's go ahead and meet up with our friends on the ship. Okay, let's do that first. From Navtil Vas Grigult, Commander Shepard. The civilian fleet is grateful that you have returned our admiral to us. I mourn those who fell on the homeworld, but Zal'Koris stopped many vessels from flying past the waiting guns of the Gith. The admiral told me you met my cousin Dorn Hatston Rannoch. It means much to me that Dorn was not alone when he passed. Thank you, Commander, for all that you have done. Yours most sincerely, Captain Navtil Vas Grigult.
Sure, okay. Let's pretend that accent was normal.
It was.
Uh-huh.
Got a problem?
A little bit. From Invalid Extranet Domain. Geth Programs and Hardware Designation. Legion have requested Prime Runtimes Update. Shepard Commander on platform status. Complying. Prime platforms housed in server 02241-14511 remain stationed on Rannoch. Creator forces prevent transfer of Prime platforms to Geth transport vessels. Cessation of Creator-Geth conflict required to assist Shepard Commander designated allies. Awaiting conflict status update.
Yes. Let's go up and talk to Joker and Edie before we do the big Rannoch thing.
Oh yeah? Gotta talk to Edie.
Something to shoot right now. Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes.
Oh yeah?
Plus, we might need something calibrated.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So you went into the Geth consensus? Like virtual reality?
Yeah, it was strange, but I got out all right.
Did you? I mean, how would you know?
How would I know what?
If you really got out. See, if the Geth experience everything virtually, then you could only think you're in the real world. What if this, like everything you're seeing now, is a simulation?
A simulation wouldn't ask that question.
Because I have my totem.
So a
Yeah.
Prothean? A real live Prothean?
Yes, that's been a while.
Bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing.
Yeah, we haven't gone and seen Joker in a bit.
Shepard, you are now possibly the only living organic who has experienced the Geth consensus. Do you feel different?
It's fascinating. Mind-blowing. I'm also a bit thirsty.
And just like that, the magic is gone.
Did you just say what I think you said?
No.
Well, like we said, we're thirsty, so let's go see Kaden.
Yeah, I like Edie. I like Edie a lot.
Edie's great.
She's got that sass to her.
She has the best line in all of the Citadel DLC as well. I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And there's a lot of good lines in that DLC.
Oh?
It's an incredible DLC and people don't have it.
It'll be new to me. I've never played any of the Mass Effect DLC.
And I'm wondering, something, maybe you can tell me. Should we get the Omega DLC? Because I've never played it. I don't have it, but I could pick it up.
Do we know anything about it?
You go through it with Arya, and it's retaking Omega because the Reapers took it or Cerberus did or something. I don't know anything else about it.
Why not?
All right, we'll probably do that too. I'm not sure exactly when. Before the Citadel one, but after all of this stuff.
What the hell, Shepard? What just happened? Actually,
You were there.
Don't tell me. I've got work to do, and I can't be distracted.
Oh,
I was
I'm going
plugged
to
into the
distract you.
virtual world of the Geth consensus. Saw their history, purged a Reaper infection.
Crap. Now I'll be obsessing about how that works, instead of doing my Spectre Division expense report.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, bang, okay.
entering the Geth consensus is gonna be the best chapter in your autobiography. Ready for the next mission. Whatever you got.
She's got some pretty awesome chapters in her autobiography.
Like getting her brains fucked out by Kate and Alenka.
Yeah, that's like 3 chapters right there.
Yeah, man.
The guy's got stamina, let me tell you.
Yeah. And he uses his biotics to peak performance.
Oh, yes?
I assume. Alright, fine. We're not going to talk to...
Biotics to toss someone across the room is a decent attention grabber.
Yes, but it's also a good way to draw enemy fire.
Well, you can handle yourself in a fight now, Liara. I mean, not that your biotics weren't impressive the first time we met.
I have had my fair share of opportunities to use them these past few years.
Well, I'm glad you got through in one piece. Sounds like you have a few stories to tell.
Very helpful monitors. Well, I want to use these monitors, but they're pointed that way. But if I try to go over here to look at them, I don't know where they do this. Alright, we can get some upgrades too.
Nice.
So, we can either get shield strength bonus or power damage bonus. I'll go with power damage on this one. Let's see, what do we got here? Shield bonus or power cooldown bonus? Yeah, okay.
The enemy cannot push a button if you disable its hand.
Store discount bonus or power... Yeah. I don't buy shit.
That's true.
Small boost to your overall health. Okay. We take those. And yeah, good. Cool.
Nice.
We're even more powerful with our tech.
Good job.
That's great, Glyph. I don't care. Let's go talk to Garrus. Oh.
So, Prothean, huh?
See, he's cooking.
Yes. You guys like to drink, booze it up?
No.
Okay. What about gambling? Play cards?
Games of chance were punishable by death in the Empire.
Oh, sure. That seems reasonable. Okay. So, smoking. You ever do that?
Only when my armor became inflamed.
Right. Yeah, smoking. I get it. So jokes then. You got jokes. All right. You got any good ones?
No. Yes.
Give them to me.
The Tulomorian spy entered the enemy's camp and said to the Vanksher, I didn't know your parnaps could glow. That was the joke.
All right. Yeah. I get it. Yeah. That was a good one.
No, it wasn't. I just made it up. The joke is now on you, human. You will believe anything.
Javik's dick.
Hey, Commander.
James, what are you up to?
A little cooking. Hope you don't mind.
What an asshole.
Some of my abuela's huevos rancheros. Not sure what kind of eggs these are, but they seem to work. Not as good as my abuela's, but best thing I've had since I got on board. And maybe it's best I don't know what kind of eggs these are, no? Hey, Commander.
They're made out of humans.
Do we have huevos rancheros in this cookbook?
That's a good question.
Let's see. It's a breakfast thing, right?
It's more like a...
Well, there's eggs in breakfast. It's chapter 1. Let's see. Sorry. I know it's not very exciting for me to look through a cookbook.
Do you want me to look?
Yes.
I say, holding my hands up for the book, and he continues to not give it to me.
Shut the fuck up, asshole. I shit on your fucking coffee.
Actually, there should be.
I think that there's like a list of things on the... Oh, well, that back there is probably good too, yeah.
Yeah.
Huevos rancheros.
Not... Let's check a few other spots that might be hiding.
I'll talk to Javik in the meantime.
Okay.
You took a great risk in allowing a machine access to your mind, Commander. What if they had infected you? I do not think this James soldier understands me. None of these cycles seem to understand me. And I do not care. Not at this time.
Feck off, Javik. Go talk to Gare Bear.
This platform can be of some assistance.
I am not saying that.
Okay.
I appreciate the offer, Legion, but this is something I know a thing or two about.
Telemetry data indicates the calibration of Normandy's weapon accuracy can be improved by 0.32%.
That's all. You can't squeeze 0.34% out of it?
Negative. That threshold is not possible.
You sure? Take a look now.
Scanning. Normandy's weapon systems have been improved by a margin of 0.43%. How did you accomplish this?
A little secret we organics like to keep. Always hold some back for emergencies.
Is our current situation an emergency?
A Geth meddling with our computers, telling me how to do my job? No, I can't imagine that would qualify. Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tali here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
You can't let them know that. If people lose confidence in their leaders, this war is over.
I told you once that I wasn't a very good Turian, Shepard. I never could follow bad orders. Now I'm the one giving the orders.
And it shouldn't matter what anyone thinks about them.
Except someone's dying at the end of every sentence.
And someone's making it out alive, too.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done.
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If all life in the galaxy vanishes because we hesitate, what choice do we have?
This is going to be a rough war.
The Normandy is pro-Thanos. Pass it on.
This platform can be of some assistance for Quarian.
Okay. I will. I will pass it on. I will let the others know.
Good. Let's see. And that's basically it. Right? So, yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So we'll call it here, and next time we'll have an important dice roll. And we'll see how things go. I'm really hoping it works out.
And we should probably message Freddy about, hey, in Mass Effect they mentioned this. Where's that recipe?
Huevos rancheros from your abuela.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then I checked underneath eggs, huevos rancheros, and steak, and nothing.
Well, maybe he's going to write a second one.
He better.
Yeah, he could. Anyway, yeah, let's call it here. Next time it's going to get real heavy, so it should be fun.
Less dialogue in this episode because there was a decent amount of lore, but
Yes.
a nice little back and forth about who was right. So
Exactly.
I like
Yeah,
it.
we had a disagreement about the, specifics of AI. Not necessarily an uprising, but how their sentient life should be treated by their creators, and why the Quarians were wrong.
And why it's a complicated subject.
It's a complicated subject. The Quarians were wrong in this particular case.
Maybe. Right now, we're not seeing a whole lot of data on either side. It's too few to draw definitive data. Yeah, I'm sure you know. I don't.
Yeah, and ignorance. War started with ignorance is often the biggest issue in the world.
I'm deciding not to take a definitive side until I get more data. So here's an idea. Shove that up your cunt.
I don't have one of those.
Oh, so you can't even do that. Right. Go figure.
I can't even shove something up my cunt that I don't have correctly?
Yes.
Fair enough. Alright, let's do some shoutouts. Goober,
we don't say stuff quite that bad at work, but we get close. And people just laugh.
It gets close, yeah. I know how to rein my language in at work.
I don't.
I've gotten a lot worse at it over the last couple of years, but, I'm pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to do a shout out to an actress who has, nothing to do with this game, but, I love her anyway. So I'm going to do shout out to Kristen Bell. Now, she has been in a few video games. She was in the first several Assassin's Creed games, as well as, obviously, Kingdom Hearts recently, because she's Anna in Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's been in a few other things. I'm not really sure. But video game-wise, she's most well-known for Assassin's Creed.
Now, when you're talking about in Kingdom Hearts and Frozen, do we have to say, copyright after that? Or,
I don't think so.
Put in a little bitty copyright thing,
if I was putting text on there that said Kingdom Hearts, then maybe. But I'm not. I'm not saying Kingdom Hearts to you every time I say it.
Okay.
But anyway, you might know Kristen Bell from The Good Place, or from Veronica Mars, or
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, the terrible movie. With Russell Brand. Shout out to last time. But yeah, I love her. I think she's great, and I basically like almost everything that she's in. So, and the Frozen 2 trailer came out the other day.
And it looks great.
It looks really good. So I'm actually really kind of excited for that one.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to be looking forward to that, but I really, really liked it.
It looks great.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy about it, and I'm excited for the new season of Veronica Mars when that comes out too.
Yeah.
Very excited for that. So, yeah. So shout out to Kristen Bell. I love you. Heart.
Yep. And sorry for that little aside about asking about the trademark thing. It's a lot of videos about Kingdom Hearts have been getting taken down because people are not being nice about that game.
Yeah. It's the whole series is stupid. Whatever. Anyway, how
so
about you?
My shout out is sort of in line with my previous one where we've been doing our dieting thing. And it's to Kellogg's protein meal bars. Specifically the strawberry
one, yeah.
Because I really like strawberry. I think it's the best flavor. I found those actually when I was working in the Nissan plant late at night, and I was broke. As in, hey, maybe I'll afford gas enough to get to work today.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I needed a way to get enough food to keep going for my 12 to 16-hour shifts, because I sure as fuck couldn't afford the food in that place. And, I ended up finding those, and I've kind of stuck with them ever since whenever I'm broke. And I really like them.
Yeah, they're good. Like, I was doing a lot of the Carnation Instant Breakfast stuff.
Yeah.
But the that doesn't stick with you so much. Like, you get hungry. But these protein bars, they're pretty good. Like, they actually kind of keep you full for a bit, which is nice. So it's a good breakfast for me as well.
They're not the most healthy bars because they are covered in like a little chocolate thing, so there is like some extra fat and stuff in there that you don't need.
Yeah.
But it's still extremely low calories, enough that you can get over it, and I really, really like them.
And it is also probably better than me just not eating breakfast like I usually do.
Right.
Or if I do, it's usually like a fucking muffin covered in nothing but sugar on top.
That is also true. Or where I usually eat like 2 or 3 bags of gummies.
Yeah, that too. So, yeah. So, step forwards. Baby steps, baby.
Yeah, just little changes.
But yeah. Alright, guys. We will catch you next time with a big episode.
Thanks so much, guys.
Later.
Bye.